That's right. It's back. It's the playoffs. And it's live. Not really, though. But we're also festive-ish. Um, Welcome to the Week 14 edition of the Fantasy Football Recap. I'm your host, Chocolate Milk. These are my lights. This is the NBA on NBC logo. Not logo, theme song. I just missed it so damn much. Best flippin' theme song ever. So this week we're gonna do things a little bit differently. Rather than do play of the week, top score, blah blah blah. We're just gonna recap the games. We're gonna give a quick little rundown of who won, who lost, who's moving on, who's going home, and Loser Bowl. Let's check them out. In the Messiah League, we had the battle of the 4 seed and the 5 seed between Hot Root, Coasting, and Mikey, the 4 seed and the 5 seed respectively. Mikey, how the mighty have fallen. Falling down to the 5 seed, but it don't matter. You came through with the win, 117.54 to 65.42. Coasty showed up in the playoffs to not show up in the playoffs. Hey man, that's how your season ends. It is what it is. Mikey's moving on. You'll play Curtain Matt next week. Big matchup. And in the other matchup between the 3 and the 6 seed, we had Marco going up against Thomas. Thomas, sorry man, you just couldn't take out the beast that is Santino Rockland, Marco Dazioli himself. He beat you 142.94 to 106.62. A rough week for you. It is what it is. Marco moves on to play myself. I hope I can get it done, man. I really hope I can. You never know. And in the losers bracket, we have 2 teams that will be playing for the douche. And those teams are B Squad, Alan, and the silver douche himself, trying to double down, Danny. He scored 35 points this last week. That's how you douche. That is how you douche right there. Proud of you, man. Proud of you for sucking so much. So yeah, we've got in our big matchups, Marco and myself. It's not looking good for me so far. In our other matchup, we've got Mikey versus Matt, Hurtin Curtin and the Beyond. Good whole team. Hey, you never know. You just never know. For 5th place, we've got Coasty and Thomas, but nobody cares about 5th place. And yeah, in the last place game, it'll be Alan and Danny. Loser takes it all. And now we're going to move on over to the Rough League, where in the Rough League, we had some pretty good games last week. Some pretty good close games, actually. This was probably the best league in my leagues as far as matchups go playoff wise. We had Tom Brady, King of the North, Mollop herself, playing against Danny, who had a rare case of the tonsillitis, and he lost 111.82 to 107.74, even though Brady just shit the bed. Still lost. Mollop's moving on. She'll play Lewis. And in the other matchup, we had myself go up against the Chupa Batman. Matt, I'm sorry, but I knocked you out 119.74 to 115.56. Moving on to play Mike. That's what happens. Everybody in the losers bracket was on a bye last week, so the games we played this week. So we've got the 1 seed versus the 4 seed. Lewis versus Tom Brady, King of the North. Mob, take him down. Take him down. And then we've got myself, the 3 seed, against Mike, the 2 seed, in what looks like could be another good, closely contested matchup. But it's going to be a Mala Bowl, just like the first time. And then in the 5th place game, nobody cares, but it's okay, you guys are still playing. We've got Matt versus Danny. One of you is going to win a place that nobody cares about. Good luck. The consolation semifinal. Now, the 2 teams that lose these games will move on to play for last place. We've got Chris going up against Ari. So it's going to be Ari in the last place game. And we've got Jillian going up against Justin. Hopefully, it's Ari versus Justin in the last place game. Hopefully. But you never know. You never know. So, crazy matchups, good matchups, going down everywhere. And then we've got the the Elite League, because the Rough League is done. It's totally done. I messed that up. In the Elite League last week, we had Guardians of the Trophy, Alan himself, defending his championship by taking out Coasty. Coasty, just make the first round, make the playoffs, do nothing but make it. Alan beat you 126.64 to 110.94 to move on to the next round. And in a shocking matchup of the week, gotta give it to you, bud. Alex pulled off the upset over John, 135.24 to 132.58. He needed 20 points from Jarvis Landry, and he got 20 points from Jarvis Landry. Made it happen. John, your season's over. No more Rodgers. I'm sorry, bud. You were primed, ripped, ready, and roaring to go. But it didn't happen. Just didn't happen. So we've got the matchups for next week. We've got the 1 seed, myself, going up against the Cinderella team. Alex, can he do it again? Nope. And the 2 seed going up against Alan, who was, I believe, the 4 seed. But Alan trying to defend his championship. Justin trying to shut him down. The winners will play in the championship. And the 5th place game, Coasty against John. No one cares. No one cares. 5th place doesn't matter. It's as good as a bronze medal, but a lot worse, because you don't get a medal. In our consolation brackets, once again, the 2 teams that lose will move on to play each other in the Losers Championship. We've got Sam going up against Jimmy, which, Sam, you looked dangerous at the draft and in the beginning of the season, but it all fell apart, man. Maybe you won't get last place. And then we've got Joe going up against First to Worst. Who wants to lose it more? Who wants to lose more? And that is it for this version of the Fantasy Football Recap. I know, shorter than usual. I know. But, I really felt that since not all teams played, it would be more fitting if I just did recaps of each games. And we'll do it again next week after we find out who's going to move on to the championship. Good luck to everybody, unless you're playing me. I hope you lose. Take care, everybody. Happy holidays.